Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They call the counter play here.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Nothing fancy there, just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they had so many great backs. Probably as many as anyone when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. This offense comes out immediately and gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Fielded in the end zone. It's back. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. That is a huge play. Finally brought down to the 46-yard line.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. He breaks free. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Trojans will have to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner will be brought down. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And a decent gain there for the...
Running back. Yeah.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I love this option call, but the quarterback, I think he's just trying to make a play that wasn't there. Sometimes on this option play, you just got to eat it. It's just not there. The execution's not there. The defense plays it well. You got to tip your cap. Here, he tries to make a play that's not there, and the result is a loss of yardage.
A long distance bomb. It's good from 57 out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense now operating in empty. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. He'll go down right there. Works his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The back's got it. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The pass rush closing in. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's an important first down on that running play. There's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, big push inside there by that offensive line.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Timeout, USC.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? And they're trying to punch it in here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2.
Jackrabbit. Black 24. Black 24.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Powers through.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense going with the hurry up. Receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
A chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Whittington. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced it.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And that is no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Handoff to the back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
USC.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The ball is caught. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw. And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's going to hand this off. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looking for his big tight end, and he's got his man open downfield. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Receiver in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Loses 3. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Freshman trying to take his shot, but put too much on the throw.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Good enough for a first down.
The shotgun running play call goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker...
Will he score here? And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Tackled at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. They'll run it to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They're going to run it here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Play action here on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, SC. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Quarterback drops back. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They go with a direct snap. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Setting up for this 3rd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Coming up, 4th down.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? And they'll use the ground game here. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the offense will take over first and 10.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Got space, looking to score. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is situational football, and this is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot in the field.
It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
By the receiver. Loses 1. Brings up third and goal.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans. Here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's back. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First down here for this offense. Send the back in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
It's a draw to the back. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time it's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the running back takes the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
And the same runner's got it again. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. And the Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Gotta give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. It's a run to the left. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
The pass on 2nd down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Important 2nd down play coming up. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the quarterback will take a knee. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Herb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation